life is a roll of the dice. So you might wanna open your eyes. If you blink then you'll miss it, cause we each got our limits. But even after the finish, the roll, the roll, the roll.
Previously on the Ironfist Institute. After arriving at the Ironfist Institute and completing their training, our adventurers were tasked with their final exam. Within the final exam, they were faced with 5 rooms where they were instructed to collect several fruit. In the first room, they nearly met an early demise to the vine blights, but eventually escaped with their prize. The second room, Puzzle Corner, left them scratching their heads as they tried to solve the enigma. With hazardous red lights shining and runes which appeared to be counting down to an explosive climax, our adventurers' nerves were put to their limits. They again succeeded and added more blue fruit to their loot, but not before some decided to sample the strange cuisine and shrunk to half their size. How will they get on in this week's episode of the Iron Fist Institute? Well, why don't we find out together?
Okay, so does everybody remember their situation last week?
I mean, if you're talking about a 2'6" one, yeah.
We got attacked by some vegetables. Ran out of a room we thought was going to blow up. Found some blue apples, and now we're in the central chamber.
Correction,
Yes.
half of yous ran out the room.
Well, mine was a brief update.
And
Yes,
Beck and
so
I
at the
found the
moment-
abilities of Ant-Man. Accidentally.
Oh yeah, remind us of that voice again. Now he's like even smaller.
Oh, no.
Well, it kind of starts all the way up here. I think everyone's hoping for a fix to this soon, because this is going to get really annoying.
Let's all just appreciate a moment as James gets into character wearing pants 3 times too small for him. I do like that in character.
Wedging himself over the back of the chair.
I've put in a lot of training for this week. I even bought a vice.
I've got one of those like breathing apparatus attached to some helium.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So 2 of you have shrunk. As I understand it, you have 2 durian fruit, 2 blue apples remaining, and a blue potion.
Anyone mind if we take a short rest time? I'm hoping this is gonna wear off.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear me all that well, because I am still in somebody's pocket. And I don't mean I'm being bribed, I mean I'm literally inside someone's pocket.
Oh, here is.
That sounds
Now
like that
that's
scene in
Tinker.
Shrek when Pinocchio's getting kidnapped. I'm wearing ladies' underwear. Are you? Are you wearing ladies' underwear? No. Zoop. What kind of ladies' underwear are you wearing? I'm not wearing ladies' underwear. Zoop. It's a thong. Welcome to tonight's episode, where I'll be doing a one-man rendition of Shrek 2.
Where's the muffin man?
Down on Dreary Lane.
You know what? There's a part of me, as a Scottish person, that will never understand how DreamWorks managed to get away with a line in Shrek 2. When Shrek is riding the massive gingerbread guy, and he goes, "After you, Mongo!"
Anyway, if everybody would like a short rest, if that's agreed by everybody, I think it'd be quicker to go. Is there anybody opposed to it? You can take a short rest. With that, of course, I need to do some alterations.
That's not a good
Wow.
sign when the DM says, I need to make alterations when we put our health back up.
I just clicked the button and misread the instruction box that said situational bonus. I thought it said simulational bonus. I was like, blimey.
The rest is also in the utility button. Short rest, long rest.
Excellent. This is what I'm after.
FYI.
So you two actually return. Did you actually get out of the pocket for your rest?
No, I'm very cozy / squashed right now. I just hope that Adri doesn't turn over in her sleep.
Andrew, which pocket did you put him in?
The one that has now exploded.
Yeah, the one that's got an awful red stain on the inside.
Oh, look at that in the chat. Timmy has taken a short rest, spending 1 hit dice to recover 1 hit point.
That's very much. And welcome to the BBC. Timmy takes a short rest, spending 1 hit dice to recover 1 hit point.
David Lodge, BBC News, at Foundry. To you in the studio.
With a blue border.
Does taking a short rest make my passport expire? No, but it does entitle you to a perfectly new blue passport.
I love your Tony Blair, James.
Just wait to hear my Gordon Brown.
Hide the flapjacks.
The new flapjacks.
I do sometimes succumb to flapjacks.
And you someone off.
Flapjack was the last straw.
Yeah, my name's Jack, and I don't like the fact that you keep putting flap at the front of it. I'd prefer if you just left my flaps alone.
That's
Are
what
you
she
back with
said.
us?
Who went? Who came and went?
Me.
Hello.
I'm back. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Sorry.
Imagine just taking a short break during a recording. How dare you?
Remind Steve not to boil the kettle during the next combat.
Ooh. Oh dear.
So what I did ask a moment ago was, which pocket did you put Michelin in?
He's in my left pocket after I spun him around.
Okay, great. Your left pocket is now ripped to shreds as a person has just grown to full size again.
Rude. Now my twigs are all over the floor.
To be fair, we say full size. It's probably still about a quarter of the size that you are.
Yes, Beck grows to full height again. She goes, "Oh, thank God, Michelin. I have no idea how you handle it."
Well, I'm not normally that small, in fairness. That was a particularly strange experience.
Oh no, you could have ended up as accidental pocket bacon.
What's this bacon that you're speaking of?
Honestly, I am losing hope in you. Pocket bacon, the best snack that you could have.
I know a man that used to carry around pocket cheese, but not pocket bacon.
Oh, honestly, you're hopeless, mate.
Similar thing, different brand.
Jeez,
Same
that's
taste.
disgusting.
See, Timmy has the right idea.
Oh, you see, the
Bacon
thing
all
is,
the way.
cheese is it's made out of milk, and I thought cats like milk. I don't know if that's racist of me to say. Maybe that's a stereotype and assumption, but I thought cats liked milk.
Well, Danny just slowly lowers down and picks up a rock.
Jimmy just kind of squints his eyes, cocks his head a little.
Timmy, cheese is like moldy milk.
It's not like moldy. Look, don't say it like that. Come on, that's perfectly
That's
delicious
disgusting.
cheese.
Disgusting.
I mean, yeah. See,
Cheese is to milk what ice cubes are to water.
What is these ice cubes?
You ever had a margarita? I went to a strange foreign land known as Benidorm many years ago, and they were
That's
all the
cheap.
rage over there.
It's cheese with tomato on bread, right?
Different type of margarita.
Oh, okay.
We have just made pizzas and Benidorm canon within our new world.
Look forward to that when we world build. An unusual race of people that are just orange.
And one of them will go on to become the president.
Oh, ah.
They're called Trumpies. Anyway, you have 3 doors remaining. You've placed 2 of your blue apples in 2 bowls, and one of the green durians is in the first bowl. You have 3 doors remaining. Do I need to remind you what they say?
As I was just about to ask. Does anyone?
No,
have
they.
a blue
The bottom
box?
one says tread carefully.
Carefully.
Then one to the right of that is sink or swim.
Mhm.
And
then
the one
last
above
one's
that.
Well. That's something, isn't it?
Well.
Well times 5.
I've stopped. I've only got 4, but I don't know.
So
Well, we'll see.
Well, if
Well, guys,
we
where do
fancy
you want to go?
if we fancy
Or
treading
just-
carefully, I think maybe our light-footed rogue should go in first. Or
Whoa.
you know,
After you
or the
eat.
big wrestler could just barge his way through, I suppose.
Hey, before our wrestler goes too far, let me just explain what you see ahead of you. What seems to be at least a 60-foot long corridor ending in an archway at the far end. The problem with this room is that there seems to be only a very narrow ledge moving down the center of the room. The rest seems to be a sheer drop going down, well, you don't know how far because it's dark and black and you can't see the bottom of it.
Can I poke my head through and just like flip a coin down and see how far it goes?
Yep, so you flick a coin, take the coin off your
Yeah,
money,
I'll do.
and down it flows, and you haven't heard it hit anything yet.
Is anyone good at balancing?
Yes.
You want backup? I'm happy to come.
So it's basically 2 foot wide. So anybody who is of a large nature will have to do either acrobatics or dexterity or some form of test as they're shuffling along. Anybody who is small does not require this.
What about medium?
Medium is classified as normal human size, so they require it.
What about
Okay.
venti and grande?
Looks like having a rest was a mistake.
Well, to be to be fair, I'm quite small anyway, so
To be far.
to be far, it's quite far to go. To be far,
I mean, to be sure, it wouldn't be that hard.
to be sure, to be sure.
Oh no! That's the peace treaty over, James. Well done.
So
I'll
who-
go. I can tightrope walk.
I'm
okay.
also quite athletic. Do we go first?
Can I recommend you keep the cartwheels to a minimum as you cross?
I shake my head sadly.
Begin cartwheeling.
Cartwheels with less enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Either that or just starts tumbling down the hallway. No cartwheels, it's all like handsprings and backflips.
Right, so how far can we go before we need to roll?
You're gonna have basically roll me a check now, and that will determine how far you get before you need to do another test.
Okay, was that roll you a check or write you a check?
I'm happy with either or both. Actually.
If you write him a check, then the DC gets lower and lower.
Depending on how many zeros are on the end.
Hey, Martin, check your Patreon. I think you'll find. I think you'll find that a natural one gets me across.
Absolutely. Rocks are acceptable.
Was it a athletics check you wanted?
I was primarily looking for acrobatics, but I'm willing to hear arguments for a skill. If you've got
Well, I was
multiple
thinking
skills
with
that you
my
can use,
with my tumbling and extra skill abilities, would that be with an advantage because of my nimbleness?
if you've got extras,
Mhm.
Adri is rolling already.
Ooh.
That was an accident. I didn't do that.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Well, I rolled a
I hope
22
you
without
know
advantage.
So that gets you. You're just going to walk quite happily across this and get halfway.
I'm kind of
Timmy.
my race was based on cats. They walk on fences, so should be all right.
Yeah. So you should be perfectly fine with this.
Perfect.
When you get to there, of course, because you haven't been. What I'd like you to do is a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Is that an advantage as well, or?
No.
Okay.
You'll be
Oh, hold on.
quite happily
Hold on.
Going. This is fine. I can't see.
I
any
may
problem with
get that as a feat anyway. Bear with me. Always check your character sheet, listeners.
He was getting across perfectly until he fell off and then went meow.
And now I feel alright, pussy. Right, okay.
There's not enough room to swing a cat on that bridge.
Oh, yeah, very good. It's a very thin feline.
Are you feline okay?
Yeah, I'm feline fine.
And I'm feeling good. Boom, boom.
Meow meow.
Meow, meow.
Meow meow. Meow meow meow.
Right, okay. Thanks for filling in there, guys. I don't get advantage on dexterity. Right, okay. 10 plus whatever the modifier is, so 13.
Excellent.
I'm not
so,
seeing the rolls. Should I be seeing the rolls?
In the chat, you might see them.
No, I've seen anything. All
Okay.
I've seen is 2 people arrested. That's it.
Arrested?
I'm going to say I've seen the skill
For
checks
lame
and stuff.
jokes. I'm
Maybe
not
if they
seeing
scroll
any of
down a bit.
He's seen 2 people arrested, but to be fair, we are living in Scotland, so he's just looked out the window for that.
that. Yeah.
The top.
Yeah. nothing.
down at the bottom on the right hand side, do you have it down as public roles?
Public roll, bro.
Everybody got public roles?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got public rolls.
Okay.
Crusty rolls.
Sausage rolls.
If you've got
Forward rolls.
wrong setting, if you'd like to change it to public roles, that way everybody can have a bite.
Yeah. Right on, public roll. That's weird. Don't see anything.
But none of us are called Greg. Vegan sausage roll.
As Timmy was walking along, when he got halfway along, he felt a slight tension on his leg as he was walking along, and suddenly there was a twang and a click, and 3 poison darts came from the walls out across the walkway. Luckily for Timmy, he managed to dodge out of the way as they shot across, hitting the wall.
I'd like to imagine I actually jumped off of the ledge, kind of missed them all, and then did like a little spin, and then did a 3-point landing back on the ledge.
On the third, just managed to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, my leg flipped off a little bit in like dramatic fashion. A few rocks just fall into the distance. Whew, that was close. Careful, there are darts.
Is Adri
Oh, I
following?
rolled, I suppose.
Shouldn't you get advantage on
Accidentally,
your
I
acrobatics?
guess.
Haven't you got a
I
special
don't.
acrobatic skill? What was your specialist skills?
I've got tightrope walking, tumbling, ventriloquism.
Yeah,
Ventriloquism,
ventriloquism, that's
if
the
you
one.
advantage
That's
on
the one.
acrobatics.
Why can't I? Why?
If you pick
Well,
up mission,
darts,
he'll
you're
talk
somewhere
at the
else.
same time, and then you can try and entertain the darts away from you. Or you could use
Strange,
the,
'cause,
you could use the
try.
puppet as a human shield.
When before when you rolled, it gave you a little box to say, do you want to roll normal, disadvantage, or advantage? But that's gone now, and it just automatically just rolls once.
Oh, does it?
Well, mine did this time round. Yeah, that's why I didn't
I
roll at
can't get through
advantage.
the door.
What I would like you to try is pressing Alt when you roll it
What on Foundry?
on Foundry. Adri, you get advantage, so I would like you to try and roll. Da-da.
Oh,
That's
Sarah,
impressive.
look at that. That's awful. That's 7 again.
How did you roll the exact same thing with advantage?
This is a nightmare. It took you about 10 days to make this character.
That's what we get for telling Kay not to tumble. Killed the cartwheels.
Okay, so
Also, Martin, I can't move my character. I
you can't move your character.
I can move it, but it's doing a. Can you see on the screen? It's doing
Yeah.
like a.
In the top left, do you have a little kind of picture of a person selected and then a square with all like corners in white?
Yeah,
next
but I
to it.
also have a blue dude with a backpack that I can't get rid of.
Well, a little mountaineering man.
Yeah, it looks like the Google
Yeah.
Maps guy.
And does it say your name and 30 feet on it?
I don't know.
You know where it says all the players in the bottom left? Just above that. has it
Right,
got
okay.
your- when you
No.
highlight it, does it have your name and 30 feet? No.
Oh, I'm
So-
through the door. Sorry, it's fine. Ignore me.
Mhm.
I just dragged you there, to be fair.
Oh,
So
thank you.
If Timmy didn't want to do that, we could have said, "Look at what the cat dragged in."
Oh, man. Maybe I should fall off the ledge.
A TPK to bad puns.
Yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't let me go through the door. Probably because it's in the middle of a square.
yeah, that's my fault for making the doorway in the middle between two squares. I
Oh,
think
that's good. So you can actually just move 30 foot without having to measure it first now. I like that.
Yeah, that's one of the modifications I've added.
Nice.
Apparently, if you press the right mouse button, you can actually hit a waypoint. So if you want to go around corners and things like that, it will allow you the option. I'm not sure how you're supposed to drag left and right buttons. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm still working on that.
Man, you guys have so many options with your left and right clicks.
Yeah.
So
Don't have
lucky.
mouse envy, man. I'm playing a tabaxi. I want to eat mine.
Although the advantage and disadvantage buttons, according to my latest modification, Alt should give you advantage when you click something, and Control or Command will give you disadvantage.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes as we continue. But for the moment, Kaylee has just slipped off the edge. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
get all
What
the
did you
bad
do to
rolls
my
out the way.
dice?
These modifications, Martin.
Yeah.
Can I
I'd
attempt
like
to
to see
dive
the
and grab?
script for those.
There's
is there-
nothing to do with your dice rolling.
Can I
Um,
attempt?
Is
Can
there...
Modest attempt to dive and grab?
Yeah, yours will be slightly more athletic, or
Yeah.
What skill are you thinking of using?
Athletic.
Roll me that, please.
Mission will offer Murda's Druid's staff as well as an extra sort of reach.
Don't know why that rolled advantage, even though.
Your first roll
That's
was.
fine with
Oh.
the first roll. I see. What? Yeah, it's roll.
I
Everybody seems to have their own setting here.
put it on.
I'm going to let you catch her just by the hand or the wrist, just as she's about to slip out of sight.
Got you.
Oh, so brave.
She's now hanging well below the walkway. You're hanging over the side with your arms reaching downwards, but your body mass is on the actual walkway.
Lying down.
completely prone across the length of it. I would like a strength check for you to pull her back up.
If he rolls a 1, does he just drop her?
Please no. Oh my god.
You managed to pull her all the way back up onto the walkway.
Going up.
Anybody else going on the walkway?
Nah, you're alright. I'm enjoying the view from here.
Are you not entertained?
Timmy, would you like to roll me another check to get you to the far end?
Yeah, I am going to actually go on all fours now as well because of the darts. So I'm going to go. I don't know if that puts me on half speed or.
It'll probably give you. I'm basing this more on how your roll goes.
Okay, so acrobatics at advantage again, yeah, because of my tumbling skills.
Yep.
Right, I tried ult. 10.
A 10 is just enough to get you crawling along.
So 15
when you
foot?
get to this point, when you get to 15 foot, roll me a perception check.
Okay. And because I am a cat, I do get proficiency on my perception, it says this, so that's good. Yeah, it's just my wisdom's really low, so it cancels it out to 0. Right, perception.
As you're actually on your hands and knees, it hasn't rolled it as advantage or anything.
No, I didn't roll it. Did I get advantage or?
No, you only rolled it once.
Yeah, no, I didn't try to roll at advantage, and I don't get advantage. It just says I have proficiency.
Oh, I see.
Through cat's talent. Yeah.
You should have got a modifier of +2 then.
I think it's because I've got a wisdom of -2, so it just brings it to 0.
Okay. Yeah, modifier says 0.
Yeah, so I was originally -2 for wisdom, so it's brought it back.
Oh, I see. So it has actually worked out. That's fine. So that's not a problem.
So
yes, just as you're about to put your hand down, you notice that the slab in front of you does not look quite the same as the others.
Does it look similar to the one I trod on and had the darts come out of me?
No, the one that you noticed up there was actually a tripwire.
Okay.
Whereas this is actually the slab itself seems to be slightly discoloured compared to the others around it.
Okay. I am going to carefully take a piton out of my backpack and just lay it on that slab in front.
Okay. And a pit. Yeah, no, that's fine. That sits on there. You're just gently laying it on that.
Is the slab in front of that also discoloured or?
No, it's just that the reason it sticks out to you is because you're on your hands and knees, your face is right down close, and you notice that one slab is a different colour to all the others.
And then I'm going to come back onto my feet and step over it as I go towards the door.
Excellent. So you get as far as the door. That's you done.
Okay, and then I will shout back, "Avoid the slab with the piton. It is a trap."
I'll put a marker there. So
yeah.
That we can
That's a big piton.
And try.
It's actually it's actually a cucumber. I've accidentally got out.
That's the worst thing that Timmy could have put on that. That's gonna freak him out. He's gonna think it's a snake.
Yeah, I forgot about that YouTube video. And maybe spring to the door.
So who's going next?
Ordus is just staying where he is.
Yep, that's fine. Adri?
I would like to take a orange marigold out of my hair, give it to Mordus Drew while flashing my pearly whites, and then I would like to cartwheel all the way to Timmy.
You've got rubber gloves with you?
Thank you.
I'll give you advantage because of your skills. That's better.
Just
yes,
a
you
little
do.
bit.
Because you're allowed to
You manage-
cartwheel now, is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know the cartwheel before, but
Just careful of the giant cucumber.
you notice that it changed colours when you were dragging it along.
Is that because it was outside my speed?
That's outside your normal. Now we're not in a turn, so it's not a 6-second thing. This is you basically cartwheeling over several rounds.
Spectacularly.
Well, it's a 17. I wouldn't say it was that spectacular.
Mordus holds up the number 7.
Michelin tries to hold up the number 6, but he's got it upside down and go, oh, damn it.
I bow.
Is everybody else staying put for the moment?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
You're not catching us out this week.
The rest of us are going to stay right where we are. So, well, you two, what do you want to do next? There's a door in front of you.
Turn around and cartwheel back.
I jump off. No, I'm joking.
Swan dive. Perfectly beautiful swan dive into the darkness.
Okay. This square room in front of you is slightly peculiar. At the far end, you can see steps leading up to a chest. In front of the steps is what seems to be an opening leading to the Milky Way in the galaxy and the universe. It seems to be a straight drop into the sky above.
Sweet Jesus.
See stars and everything there. In each corner of the room, you also see statues.
Shall we go in?
Yeah, after
There's
you.
space in the floor.
Is there enough space to get by? I'm going to go ahead and move Michelin down just so our viewers can see a bit more of what's going on in that room.
You just want an excuse to get down there, don't you?
Oh, sorry for trying to make it a little bit more entertaining. If you'd rather stare at a corridor for half an hour, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, because none of the rest of us can see in the room. Just light through the door.
It's at this point, Michelin comes down with a video camera. Filming.
It's now like the Blair Witch Project.
Michelin, you're actually small, aren't you?
I am.
You can't,
Did you notice?
You didn't actually have to do a check to get along the along this thing anyway, because 2 foot wide is like a normal footpath to you.
I could just imagine kind of Michelin walking down, getting to the end, and just kind of being like, well, "What was all the fuss about?"
So, what do you want to do?
I call back to Beck and Mordus and Veldani to come down.
Alright.
I guess if you need help,
I'm going to attempt to put my hand in front of me on this tile to see whether or not it's just a drawing or it actually, just disappears to nothing.
Try and press down with your hand.
Just to see if it's solid or not, yeah.
Yeah. So you reach out and you place your hand, and then you think, well, I'll drop it a bit lower and a bit lower, and suddenly you hit solid. You feel the cold of stone on your hand, but your hand seems to be inside this dark space.
Very strange. I can feel the stone.
Can you get your hand back out?
I tried to take my hand back out.
Yeah, and suddenly it's now visible. You can see it again. It's like there's a film in of something, like a cloud or something that you place in your hand through.
do you want us to roll to see how far we get across the bridge while they're doing that mine?
Yes, please.
Okay, can I?
Was it acrobatics?
Unless you have another skill that you want to argue with.
Not unless I can use deception and make the path seem like it's bigger than it is.
Mordus, Drew.
Oh, Mordus.
I do little spinnies and
Mordus
Yeah.
cartwheels through.
Hey,
You call that a cartwheel?
I'll clap.
Call that a wagon wheel.
Mordus managed to get up on it. He's now standing on his hands, and he's basically handstanded all the way across. Unlike Valdani,
who has fallen to his death.
Oh,
roll me a dexterity throw, unless Becky's about to do something.
Can I try and catch him?
Yeah, okay.
Well,
what
if
skill
he-
are you gonna use?
Can I use the running skill? Or
Can you
Surely
run
be
fast
because
enough
of the
to get to him
modifier.
before he falls?
Acrobatics, that's my
Okay.
yeah. Eek, where am I?
You roll acrobatics and Valdani roll dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Beck will be back in one moment once Ash has stopped celebrating around the room.
Somebody's quite happy.
She'll be back in a minute. There she is.
I wish we could.
Victory
I wish we
lap
could have
complete.
footage of Ash, because we know that she'll be celebrating that, and just have the caption underneath what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
Literally, as you were tilting to the side, Beck literally just grabs you and pulls you back onto the ledge. With that, I'll allow you to get halfway across together.
As I catch him, I go, right, I am 24 years old. I do not need a heart attack at this age. Just stay on the path.
I'm imagining she just picks him up and puts him in a fireman's hold and carries him across.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. And then can I use my running skill to get all the way across?
Roll me your running skill.
Tread carefully, says the room. How about I do a 150-meter sprint?
Wait, do I get advantage?
Someone on my shoulder.
Why do you get advantage?
Because it's running.
It's running. Yeah.
Oh.
Can I get advantage? Because my dad's Usain Bolt.
No, that's not a credible reason for advantage.
My uncle invented trainers.
Okay,
Other athletes are available.
I'm gonna use acrobatic.
So everybody is across.
Woohoo.
So you guys are all crammed in at the far end there. I'm imagining that Timmy is on his hands and knees with his hand going in and out of the cloudy effect in front of him.
Goes away, it comes back. Goes away, it comes back. It goes away, it comes back.
Hey, I'm Mordus. Would you mind if I sort of tilted up? Could you grab hold of my legs and just dip me in there to see what it's like?
It goes away, it comes back.
Let's do it.
Vishnu scooch his way over and put his hands down on the ground and sort of try and lift his legs up for Mordus Drew to hold on to. Just get ready to get dunked underneath space.
Grabs him by the ankle and just slowly lowers him into the infinity of space.
Okay, so I'm thinking like an athletics ability you're lifting and powerlifting, unless you've got another skill that you want to try.
That's the best for me, I'd say. Not.
Unfortunately, you drop him and he lands with a club.
And I'll take 1 hit point damage for bonking my head on the stone slabs.
Is he visible?
Yes, he's kind of now sort of laying prone across the slab.
Oh, me mushroom cap didn't protect me, spud.
But he has not fallen anywhere. He basically seems to be laying in what seems to be an illusion.
You guys look up into the sky and see what looks like a meteor, a very, very small Irish meteor crashing down towards the
How
earth.
can you tell it's an Irish meteor?
It's
Going backwards.
It's orange, white, and green. So it's either Irish or Ivory Coast.
I'm going to step forward as well, then watching. Just going to place my first foot down until I can feel solid ground, and then step in.
And you are now stood in space, it would feel like.
Oh, this feels most strange.
What can a mission and see from where he's lying down on the ground now?
Yeah, you're very quickly realizing this is some sort of illusion that just covers the slabs in this area.
Right.
Probably try to get you to climb round it rather than go through it.
Can I put my head under and have a look?
Yeah, I mean, the layer is only a couple of inches, so you can sort of face palm with the stone and just...
You could almost say I've done hands, face, space.
God's sake.
And for next week's pun-filled sensation, yes, so you fully realise that the illusion is just that, an illusion.
Okay, I'm going to step forward one more step, but I'm going to feel with my foot first, make sure there's solid ground.
So we can
And
see these guys standing in this, can we?
Yeah, basically, the very lowest part of their shoes or their feet are disappeared underneath the illusion, but they are standing perfectly fine.
It is safe underneath, especially the route I have just taken.
Race you to the treasure, Beck.
Does a mission
Can I
need to
use
do any
my-
kind of roll to try and climb up?
Can I use my
Yes.
running skill?
Certainly you can. Roll me a running skill.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Natural 1.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, you sprint past, so you arrive at exactly the same time. And now we have 3 people up on those steps. Excellent. Roll a dexterity saving throws. So nobody checked the step.
16.
Okay, unfortunately, Adri has just impaled her foot on a spike that was hidden in the step.
You cheated! You cheater!
Actually, I'm not a cheater. I'm kind of a different descendant, but
Adri, take 1 hit point of damage as you've spiked yourself. Basically, the bottom step is basically a whole row of spikes disguised underneath sand. As soon as you put your foot on the step, the sand peels away, revealing all these spikes. Now,
but me and Beck are okay.
you managed to dodge them, so you literally just started peeling. The sand started pouring away, and you suddenly went, "Oops!" So each of you, Adri is now out of it because she's unimpaling herself. But between Timmy and Beck, I would like you to roll. Are you diving for the chest, or is one of you willing to let the other one open the chest?
I want to check the chest for traps, so I'm not actually going to rush to open it.
Okay, Beck, are you rushing to open the chest?
Yeah, I'm gonna like smugly put my hand on it, smiling at Adri, and try and open it.
And stick my tongue out at her when I rip my foot off the spike.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw. As you try to lift it, you notice there's a sharp pin on the inside of the clasp, which you just managed to miss, and you drop, trying to miss the needle.
Beck, I was just checking for them. Be
What?
patient.
I missed it. It was fine. See, that was completely on purpose. You know, I knew that was there.
I don't know why I bother sometimes.
So now, Timmy, you have detected the trap. Mainly
There's a
because
trap.
somebody else- You did that without even rolling a dice. Is that impressive?
I rolled a Beck instead.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. So is it safe to open now the spikes there, or does it still need to be disarmed?
Yes. No, you know where the trap is now, so you can carefully bypass this trap.
I will carefully open the chest.
So click on the chest. Now you should be able to open a character sheet for it.
Interfering chest or treasure chest. Treasure chest.
Treasure chest.
Treasure chest. Yes. Fresh money penny. It's
I was going
interfering.
to say, channeling your inner Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Yes, we found a treasure chest.
I seem to have found some violet strawberries.
So, this is a bit of a new one for you guys because these are newly added. This is called a loot character sheet, which means that I can assign it easy the loot, or I can actually create merchant character sheets, which you
Can more than
buy
one
and sell.
person view it?
I don't know.
James, do you want to give it a try for the recording?
I've got interfering chest 2, but no character sheet for it. It has stats to it. It has 30 health and 15 AC, if that helps.
If you got an inventory button clicked, actions, inventory, biography, and downtime.
Oh, hold on a sec. No.
No, I think it might be that you were the first one to open it.
Oh, okay. Oh, and there's a button that says loot all.
I can see it. I just can't loot it. Oh, I can loot it. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
I
not
was
within
going
range
to
of it.
I was going to say, I've just double clicked. Obviously, I'm well aware that you can't double click. Ha ha ha. But there might be a shortcut or something for the Mac then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Is there 100 silver in it as well?
Control.
Yes, you can see
Yeah.
that as well.
Okay, I'm going to click the loot all button. There, boom, it's gone.
Unidentified item.
Oh, well, there's a button that says split 6 ways as well. Whoops.
As I was going to point out to you, there was an option to split it 6 ways, but of course somebody decided to click loot all.
Yeah, well, I'm a rogue, so I suppose.
Could we see him loot all?
Perception rolls from everybody, please. Some people did better than others, do we say? So, Mordus, I'm going to say you can't actually see anything from back there. And Valdani, so unfortunately, although your rolls were rather better than everybody else's, can I have a sleight of hand roll?
19.
Yes, you managed to get away with this.
Damn.
Now, obviously, as you've managed to do sleight of hand above these guys that are surrounding you, are you going to tell anybody what you've got, or cut down what you've got to admit to them what you have?
No. I'm quite a nice putty kid. I just wanted to grab it first. Show my skills. Oh, look, everyone. The chest is bare.
I should go around everyone and pull it out from behind their ear. Oh.
That's the ironic thing. If you were doing it to show off your skills, none of us would be able to see your skills unless you were bad at it. That's the problem with showing off your sleight of hand.
Very true. But then I could just tell you about it afterwards.
So tell them what you've picked up.
So I have strawberries. 4 of them. They are violet.
I volunteer Michigan as tribute to eat it.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll eat it. Pass it over here.
I chuck a strawberry to Mishnin, and I pass one to Beck.
Yeah, I take it, but wait for Michigan to eat it.
Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. And Michigan will just scoff the whole thing.
Excellent. As you're starting to eat it, everybody else notices that your lips start turning purple, violet, and then your face starts turning violet.
Turning violet.
And then your body starts to swell, exactly like Ben is depicting. And you have grown in size, so you're now the same size as everybody else.
Other Roald Dahl books are available.
And and you're violet.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not bad being this size now.
You are almost as big as Mordus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the view from up here ain't bad, is it? Fee, fi, fo, fum. I've always wanted to see that.
What is that from?
It's from one of your other Roald Dahl books. Whoever he is. Did I ever tell you about the time when I was in the forest and I met a big friendly giant? A big friendly Goliath.
Beck, you are also violet.
Oh, I haven't eaten it.
Oh, okay.
Say, she did point out that she was not going to eat it until somebody else had eaten
Oh, okay,
his.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket mine though. Gonna be
Hey,
my pocket.
Do we
violet
want to do an
strawberry.
experiment and see if I eat another one if I get even bigger?
You might not be able to break through the door and go back, mate.
Look at the size of me, I'll boot the door off. I feel invincible.
Why not? I'll toss mine over.
And yeah, Mishnan will tear into that one as well.
You're eating both of them, are you?
Yes.
Actually, the
Wet
second one
load.
does not have an effect on you.
Oh.
Mainly because you're already, grown and already purple.
Well, that's disappointing.
Oh no, how are you going to get back across the ledge?
I'll walk.
Okay.
I'll tread carefully.
Guys, we could have eaten the blue ones to get over here.
That is a fair point. Right. Beck's gonna make her way back across.
It makes you wonder if the person that designed this whole thing actually had that in mind in the first place.
It's almost as if it's done on purpose. You're right.
That's a bit of a coincidence, really, isn't it?
Mr. Gardner, do you by any chance have some apples stuck in your teeth or anything to bring you back to normal size?
I don't think so.
I mean, we got 2 apples back at the pedestals back there.
Well, one of us could go back get them.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll run back.
I'm gonna run back. Roll me a dexterity saving throw or athletics, or actually, you're running, aren't you? Are you running?
Can I use acrobatics?
Yep.
Hey.
What's that roll from?
I'm just kind of very slowly walking across, trying to balance.
You both are steadily making your way across. I'd like one more roll from each of you to get to the far end.
If you hover over the person's name on the chat, their token comes up in the left-hand corner of your screen.
Ah, so they do.
Meanwhile,
no, actually, you've been walking pretty close to each other, and with Beck's high roll, I'm going to allow her to just catch you and just keep you back on. You were just tilting, and she just kind of caught you and pulled you back onto the.
And I imagine at this point Beck's like, again, come on.
Yeah, she's like, oh my word, you owe me twice now.
You'd be rubbish at that test when they test you for drink driving for walking in a straight line.
So you're going to take one of the apples.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Well, as they're going back through, Mishnan will get on his hands and knees and crawl through the door and start just trying to crawl across the gap anyway, if he can fit through.
Gonna wait on this side now.
I was going to say, are you staying that side?
Oh god, yeah.
Beck, do acrobatics check just to get across.
Oh. No.
And a dexterity saving throw.
I was gonna say I kind of owe Beck, so I'm happy to try and help.
No, she manages to catch hold of the ledge as she falls off, all cocky from having saved.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And is now hanging on by her hands on the side of the ledge.
Oh, come on. Can I try and pull myself back up?
Yes.
I was at this point, I'm just wondering if Beck was mocking me now.
She's gonna play it off like that.
Yeah.
Look at me!
no,
I'm
look,
Phil
I'm
Danny! Look
falling.
at me falling!
Pay attention to me.
What do I need to
Spread through athletics to get your stuff back up.
Okay, athletics. Do I have there.
Running is not going to help you. Yes, you managed to climb back up. Not exactly
meant to do that.
dexterously, but
meant to do that. Keep going.
Does Mishna need to roll anything to crawl?
as he's only just got onto the ledge, roll me an acrobatics. Actually, you know, because you've only come normal size, so you're on your hands and knees and playing nice and safe at this, so you're fine at the moment.
Avoid the tile with the pit on.
I'll do my best, but I'm about 5 times the size of it now. Tell you what, never thought I could get my voice this low.
Bless him. Beck, roll me one more acrobatics to get back to where he is. You were doing so well. Yes, you managed just to get to reach Mishnin, literally by the skin of your teeth.
Here's your apple.
Oh, it's all right. I think I'll be okay. Tell you what. Do you want a piggyback? I've never been able to give one before.
I haven't, but I bought this apple here for you, you mushroom head, and I'm gonna put it back in my pocket and go back.
That's interesting.
That's the meanest thing you've ever said to me.
Because you're a fun guy.
So as you walk back, roll me another acrobatics to make sure you stay on the walkway, Bex.
Oh, I would love it if after you gave me a little bit of sass, if you just fell right off. Take that, you big mushroom head!
Come on.
No, I just do a sassy front flip on my way.
You manage to get back across.
Woo!
The giant oaf that is missioning. Roll me either acrobatics or athletics because you're on your hands and knees.
Acrobatics or athletics? Let's go athletics. I actually have an okay modifier for that.
Slow and steady obviously wins the day, and you get across.
I'm following behind. Make sure you got it.
Boom.
As you're having to go so slowly, you can have an advantage to either athletics or acrobatics check.
Boom. That's the footsteps, by the way.
Somewhere in the background, I'll hear.
Poof. Poof.
So you two get across, which leaves us just with two people left on the other side.
Boof.
Doing me cartwheels, obviously.
Yeah, all the way across.
Yeah.
Can I do an athletics at advantage?
Yep, it's just as well because one of those rolls looked horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get across nice and steady. Did you pick up the piton on the way?
No, I left it there.
Okay, that's very nice of you. Quick question: can you strike stuff off your inventory now? As in, can you remove items from your inventory?
I'm doing it in D&D Beyond, so I don't know if it updates it.
You've used 2 strawberries so far, haven't you? Or somebody's used 2.
Yeah, I need to mark them off, don't I? I'm going to go over to Adri, and I'm going to tell her what I found. Adri!
Yeah, what?
There was more than the strawberries in the box.
Ooh.
Look at this dagger.
Wow!
I know.
And Mishnin will look over as he hears a massive...
Everyone hears that.
Yeah, repairs it you.
I'm going to hold it up in the air and I'm going to be like, look at this, Beck!
Boom. 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 And Mishnin will try and grab it out of her hand and hold it so high that she can't reach.
I pull my arm away. I don't want him to have it. It's mine.
How tall is Mishnin?
I think about 20 feet, something said below.
Fantastic.
In his mind, he's 20 feet tall, but he's... How tall were you before?
Oh, don't take this away from me, Morty. Don't take this away from me.
I need to know if I'm looking up or down.
This is where he finds out he's 4 foot tall.
He's been going, dom. But to us, it's actually...
I'm kind of imagining he's probably, if anything, he's level with you or below you.
His token's slightly bigger, isn't it? So
I've made his token bigger so that he feels bigger, because for him, everything feels really bizarre.
You know, it's funny, Mishnin's token is roughly the same size as James's ego.
No, that it's missing. If you want James's ego, I can do that for you.
I don't
no,
think
we
that
all
would
need
fit
to
on the
see the
screen.
map. We all need to see the map. Whoa!
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Ah, now I know why you were called Mushroom Head.
Yeah, there's not mushroom in here.
Ah, very good.
Who's grabbing for this dagger? Out of
Well, it depends if I am actually taller than Adri or not.
so, how tall is Michelin? 3 foot.
I think he's about 3 foot normally.
So he's 6 foot. I mean, he obviously feels huge to him because he's always been 3 foot.
Yeah,
now
I mean,
he's
it's
like,
literally
Yeah.
twice
oh
the
my
size.
God.
Timmy's 5'8", so he's a bit taller than Timmy.
As far as I'm aware, Timmy held the dagger and Adri tried to grab for it. Is that correct?
No, I handed it to her. I was like, "Look at this."
Adri's got
And
the
then
dagger at the moment.
While I
And
was
then-
being quiet, she went, "Whoa! Look at that!"
Basically, whoever's trying to grab the dagger out of Adri's hand, roll me a sleight of hand as you try and grab it. Adri, roll your sleight of hand as well because you're trying to keep it away from them.
I'm gonna go for it too.
That's why I offered it to multiple people.
Oh man,
This is
that was actually quite
Wow.
Oh, that is 3 of the lowest roll. That'll learn you all.
Ah, it's mine. I'm going to shove it in my belt.
Can I give her a dead leg?
Probably.
You should just be glad that I'm not putting you in my pocket.
Timmy
Boop him on the nose.
Timmy snidely taps the pocket with the other dagger in and doesn't say a word.
And it's now a wiser cat.
Yeah. Or if only. Wisdom of 7.
Timmy, you have the two violet strawberries.
Yeah, I'm going to go over and put one in the fruit bowl over there.
Excellent. So we'll remove that off your character sheet in a moment. And...
I might as well put both in there. I think I had 2, didn't I? Because didn't Beck have 1?
I threw mine over to Michelin, who tried to eat again, but it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it worked as far as I managed to eat it. You made it sound like I rolled low and just missed my mouth.
Just threw it over your shoulder.
To confirm, it was consumed, but with no effect.
That what hit me in the eye.
It'd be funny if you ended up 12 foot by eating 2.
That's what I was hoping for.
Wonder if you ate the apple, if it just contras the original effect, or if it makes you really small again.
That would be interesting.
So as
Should Michelin technically have to do a constitution check because he might get a bit of vertigo being that high up?
Are you trying to grass up on him?
Teacher, what about the homework? Teacher, what about the homework?
Should be a death saving roll.
How about you do a saving roll? See if you get badly injured by Michigan bonking you on the head.
I love the way Timmy was just showing Adri the dagger, and now it was like he tried to steal my dagger. He was in the process of giving it to you anyway, obviously. But
obviously, Adri just assumed that.
Yeah, obviously.
Prison.
Seeing as she uses daggers. I don't know whether or not I have to give that to you, or if there's a way I need to do that, or if Martin's doing that in the background. But it might end up in your inventory. What it does.
I did try. There should be a module activated which allows you to give things from your inventory. Have you tried right-clicking on it? Can you?
Right. Give item. Yeah, it says give item. Yeah. Offer item to Rodri Fleet Nick. No, not whoever that is. That sounds a bit Welsh, so I dare say that's probably Alan. So I'll go down to Adri Gallondale and then offer. There we go. Yep. Hopefully something happens your end.
That's so cool. Yeah, you have to confirm or
deny. Oh, it comes up. Adri Glad. Yeah, it's like a social media, isn't it?
Timmy sent Adri An unidentified item. That
Yeah,
sounds
Beck likes this.
Michelin has angrily reacted.
Yeah, Michelin's put the sad emoji on it.
Report to admin.
So that's another fruit, guys. Does anyone?
It's a click north end of the room.
Oh, and a ladder.
If you have looked at the room, you will notice that there is a door that has become.
Guys, secret passage opened.
Secret tunnel.
Should we try the other rooms or should we just go?
I'm curious about well.
If I'm honest, I really want to see what else I can do to my body. I want to find out what other modifications I can get through fruit.
So everyone, make sure you tune in next week where we take on the 4th room of the final exam. Well. If you'd told me a few weeks ago that I'd be leaving the comforts of my forest to engage in a life of chaos and adventure with 5 strangers, I'd have laughed in your face and told you you're crazier than I am. But, lo and behold, here I am completing my final exam of the Ironfist Institute. It's been a bit of a bumpy ride, nearly perishing to some plant-like creatures in the very first room. What an ironic way to go that would have been. The next room wasn't quite as tricky. Mind you, I had little idea what was going on, but after waiting patiently, the doors in the puzzle room unlocked and we claimed our fruity reward. They've had some interesting effects, these fruits. They're unlike anything I've ever seen in the forest, but I fully intend to try them all and get an idea of what each one is capable of. The group I'm travelling with are an odd bunch, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't grown fond of them. The cat man has proved to be very agile, with how he effortlessly made his way across the bridge in the tread carefully room. And the acrobatic lady is very entertaining with her cartwheels, even if she is a few logs short of a cabin. I think we're all going to get on famously, but right now, I think we need to crack on with the task at hand. The end of this exam is definitely in sight. I just hope our desire to explore doesn't result in an untimely demise.
You feel like there's a hole in your soul, and you've got nowhere else to go, and you feel like you've been all on your own. Well, she's calling you home. She's calling you home. She's calling you home. Yeah, and home is where the heart is, and you keep yours fully guarded, but I know that mine is always with you. And you won't find no place safer, and there ain't no reservations at the Ironfist Institute.